Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading, a timeless love reading for my no contacts. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides for a reading for you versus them. What are my thoughts and feelings? What is going on either side? Any guidance that spirit can share with me. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. This is a fully channeled message. So we're going to call in our spirit guides now. And we're going to do on different sides here, just some different piles of feelings. We'll put you over here on the left side and your person over here on the right. And we will get some messages from spirit. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that I am feeling at this time? What is it that my person is feeling during this no contact? What is it that we're both trying to learn or heal? Where are we headed? What are our intentions? Anything you want to share with us? I'm listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a union. I want to have a union. Okay. I want a union with you. I want a reunion with you. So you're thinking you'd like to have them back. I'm looking for signs and synchronicities that maybe you're coming. I'm thinking of you. I have divine timing. I'm trusting in divine timing. A little bit of a patient. I'm patiently waiting. I believe that if it's meant to be, it will be. I have walking away. That came into me as the hardest thing I did was walk away. I turned my back on you, and I'm not proud of it, is how they're sharing it with me. My shadow side, I'm starting to see my faults. I'm starting to see my part in this. So that came in. It's also coming into me as regret, that I'm starting to realize that maybe I made some bad choices. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be patient with myself also. I do believe that if it's meant to be, it will be also. So we both are believing that. I have been confused. I am still struggling with what my feelings are and where I'm headed. And I feel like I'm confused in other areas of my life as well, that I'm trying to work on myself. I'm trying to work on my finances. I'm trying to get my act together. I have so much pressure on me from all these different sources. So I feel like everything's just been kind of piling up, and I feel like that has a lot to do with it. Forbidden fruit. I wanted to see what the options were out there, and that was the mistake I made. I didn't think about the consequences. I didn't think about how much I was going to hurt you. I have shy. I like actually that maybe you're more introverted. Maybe you hold back. That's coming into me not as your shy personality, but you held back with either wanting to make peace easier. You didn't really let this person have it, maybe the way that you wanted to. But it's a feeling of I held back just for the sake of the relationship. I just wanted to make peace. I'm spying on you. I am definitely keeping tabs on you. And maybe you've been hearing that. Maybe you've been, hearing through the grapevine. I've been asking about you. I'm healing. I'm spending as much time as I can healing. I'm trying to fix a broken heart. I'm trying to take better care of myself. I'm trying to quiet my mind. Good for you. My head is all over the place. I have been struggling with who are you with? What are you doing? What are you thinking? Would you ever talk to me again? Spirit just said. And I have perspectives. I'm trying to look at things from a different perspective, but I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time putting myself in your shoes, or putting myself into why you did what you did, or the excuse that you gave me? Does it make sense to me? Is it real? I have soulmates at the bottom of the deck. I believe that we're soulmates. I don't want to give up on this connection. And I have regrets. So I'm definitely feeling the regrets. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear today? What is it that you want us to know? I have a devil energy. I'm going to put that over here because it came into me more along the lines of, as I see this as you did wrong. I see this as you let the devil in. You didn't fight the devil. You allowed temptation in. And that's the part that I can't get over. Okay. That I'm having a hard time understanding the how did you stoop so low energy. And maybe that's what's going through your head. The actual act of somebody cheating on you, what they did, how they hurt you. Like this could be just replaying over and over in your head. And that could be something that you're really, really struggling with. So I am going to put that on that side. I have an Ace of Pentacles. If I come back, I'll make you an offer. If I come back, I see you as a superstar, star of gold. I'm not going to come back unless I have something to offer, is how I feel. I have a Six of Pentacles. I need it to be more give and take. I need you to be in this relationship. I can't do this by myself. And I'm tired of kind of being the one who keeps picking up the pieces or putting us back together. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have to, that came into me as I'm working on it. I'm working on either repairing myself. I'm working on my feelings. I'm working on trying to figure my life out. So this person could be literally repairing their life, like they're getting back on their feet. They are paying down debt. They are trying to, repair their life somehow. So they literally could just be working a lot. And maybe they're throwing themselves into work. I have a Four of Pentacles. I'm going to guard myself because of this devil. Now I feel guarded. Now I'm afraid. Now I'm afraid you're going to hurt me again. So there's this, you've put me in this position where I'm hurting. I am definitely hurting and I'm definitely guarding. I have a Five of Pentacles. You have done more damage than you know because it's been a chain reaction. It's not just my emotions. It affected my work. It affected my health. It affected my peace of mind. I find myself snapping at other people, family, friends. I'm not myself. So it affected me more than just you broke my heart. And I'm upset about that. I have a King of Swords and a King of Wands. And that's coming into me as I want you to know that I did always want you. Okay. I did always desire you. I did. It wasn't about that you weren't good enough or that you weren't as, what I wanted. So I guess they want to tell you that there's still desire here. There's still, I was always attracted to you, but they messed up, they were tempted or they crossed the line. They did and said things they shouldn't have said. And, now they're kind of, feeling it. They're feeling the weight of that. Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, a little bit of a, can we rebuild? I'm going to put that in the middle because I feel like that's both of you. I feel that you both have thoughts of, is it possible? What would it take? How would we do it? What does it look like? So I'm going to put that in the middle. I am. Spirit, please share with me. What are my feelings? What is it that you need me to know at this time? Sometimes I wonder if you really mean it when you said you loved me and always will. I feel like right now, I feel like you made me empty promises. And you could be questioning, was our love real? Or did they only want one thing? Or were they using me until something better came along? And you start to go down the path of you second guess what you had. But if this person told you that they loved you, they did. At the time, I'm going to say they meant it, because I do still feel like I want you to know that I was always attracted to you. I always, had feelings for you. And there's even thoughts of what would it take to rebuild this. So those feelings haven't gone away, but you're starting to second guess yourself, or you're starting to doubt what you had with this person, that you're saying, then what I had was fake. What I had wasn't real. And that's not true. You could have had something very real with somebody and they could have still cheated on you. It doesn't mean that what you had with that person wasn't real. You had real feelings with that person. It's that they either crossed the line and they were with somebody else, but maybe they had no feelings for that person. Maybe it was just sex. Maybe it was a hookup. I'm not justifying it. I'm just giving you kind of options here to look at. But you start to second guess. Don't second guess what you had with your person. And don't worry about what anybody else had with them either, Spirit's saying. There's so much trauma and abuse for me to heal from. I'm worried you won't ever want me because I'm taking too long to heal damage you didn't cause. There could be some damage behind the scenes. This brought up open wounds. It brought up childhood wounds. It brought up abandonment issues, insecurities. It brought in my self-esteem has taken a hit. And now I feel like I didn't just lose my person, but I'm like way down here and I'm having a hard time, pulling it all up because you opened up this kind of Pandora's box of uck. And it's just, I'm having a hard time healing. I deserved closure. You didn't give me any closure. If you don't want to be with me, the least you could have done is say, I want to move on. I want to be with somebody else, or what we had was beautiful, but it's taken it's met its end. But if they didn't give you closure, that's very hurtful. I'm afraid you'll laugh at me if I tell you everything I'm holding back. If I had a chance to talk to you right now, yeah, you think I'm shy, and I didn't I didn't say my piece for the sake of the relationship. Maybe I didn't really tell you how angry I was or how upset I was or my feelings because I didn't want to, push it further away. But I think that if I get a chance to talk to you again, I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to hold back. I love you and I miss you and I really want to kiss you. I would love to be able to kiss you. I'd love to be able to look in your eyes and just say, I miss you. And so I get it. Spirit, please share with me. What is their response? What do they have for us? I've been hurt so badly before, and I'm afraid of the damage you could do. I've never loved like this before, and to have you and lose you would be my undoing. So maybe I've never loved somebody the way that I love you, and it scared me. I self-sabotaged this relationship. I knew what I was doing, and I did it anyways, knowing that it would push you away, knowing that it would end things so that I wouldn't have to end things. I want to tear off your clothes and have my way with you, leaving my scent and prints all over what belongs to me. They're having a hard time they still feel, and this happens a lot, that even when you're in a no contact and you're technically not in a relationship, you still feel like you're in a relationship with that person. And the relationship is, we're not talking right now. So the thought of somebody else touching you is driving them crazy. The thought of you possibly wanting to be with somebody else is something they can't handle. I sense your anger and resentment, and I also mirror your fears. I need you to release these so I can too and come back into my life. So we're mirroring each other's fears, resentments, anger, whatever you're feeling, they're feeling. Love scares the shit out of me, but I want it. I wanted this love, and I feel like I blew it. I feel like I threw it all away. I feel like I treated it like garbage. I didn't appreciate it. I never wanted to hurt you, and I'm sorry. I do feel that. I do feel that. Spirit, can I have some loving messages just to end this reading with? What are the any loving messages in separation? What is loving messages that we have for each other or things that we're thinking about? I watch you from a distance. I do believe that. I desire and I crave you. I think there's this middle ground going on here with this. What would it take for us to repair the damage? What would it take for us to try again? I didn't see your value and your true worth, and now you're not here. I stay busy so I don't think of you, putting all my time and effort into my work. I'm trying to be distracted. I was immature and needed to grow up. My behavior's unacceptable, and I know it. It was difficult for me to let my guards down. I always held back. I'm now focused on doing the work and healing. I'm finding myself. I'm realizing what this connection was, what this connection could be. I run away and hide my true self. I feel like your person sabotaged. I feel like your person knew what they were doing at the time, and they didn't give any thought to the consequences. I want to feel your touch. I want to hold you. I want to kiss you. I try so hard to ignore you, but I can't. You're in my mind. You're in my thoughts. Everything reminds me of you. One more, please. And we have so many beautiful memories. So I want to hold on to the beautiful memories. Absolutely. I want to hold on to the good, and maybe we can let someday the bad go and find our way back to each other. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate your comments. If just so you know, I can't answer private questions in the comments. If you have a question, I have a mini reading on my website. It's one question. It's a 10-minute recorded reading. I turn them around in 48 to 24 hours, and you get a video sent to you. That is on for $45 on my website, CathyMamlin.psychicmedium.com, but I can't answer any questions in the comments. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, my main channel, my Pick a Card channel for some additional readings. But we're going to put this out into the universe. There's some middle ground here. There's some thoughts of what would it take for us to be together again? And that gave me this kind of ray of hope. And there's still a lot of love on both sides. So I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you both. We'll see you soon.